Welcome. Good afternoon. Sorry, it's Sunday afternoon. Today is Sunday, May the 23rd, and I just want to give you a warm welcome to this afternoon's demonstration. Hi, Bev. Welcome. When you come on, say hello. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I live in the Northeast San Antonio, Texas area. So, hi, Veronica. So, if you are looking for some inspiration on a Sunday afternoon, hi, Marianne, then you're in the right place. And I hope that you get the inspiration and you get a little, some inspiration, some ideas. Yeah, hi on this wet day. So I stepped outside earlier and my hair just went, I mean, it just went down. So I pulled it back a little bit just to get this piece out of my face, but it is so humid outside that when I got back, I like turned the air down to like, well, for me, freezing is 74. It might feel really good to some of you out there, but for me, 74 is usually like way too cold for me. Hey, Landa, just to get the humidity out of the air, because I'm just like, ugh. So I hope I have a little twisty tie here somewhere. I don't know if I do. But I have a rubber band in case I have to pull my hair back once I get the camera pointed down, because it is just it's way too humid. And then my left eye is like tearing up. So anyway, but welcome. Hi, Cindy. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. It's kind of gloomy here in San Antonio. Like I said, it's humid. It's the perfect weather to be inside crafting, of course, but when isn't it? So, but I do want to welcome you to this afternoon's demonstration, and we're going to go ahead and get started. But let me first just say that if this is your first time watching, welcome. It's raining in Duncanville. Yeah, it's been off and on here in San Antonio, but I had to leave earlier in order to go take one of the kittens for a little follow-up, and so it was horrible on the other side of San Antonio. But the good thing is people are learning how to slow down a little bit. That's the main thing. You know, a lot of people think they can drive 70 on wet roads, and you really can't do that. I mean, you can, but you know, you might have an accident or something, or cause an accident. But yeah, today we're going to be doing kits, by the way. And if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, we're a paper crafting company, and we cater to all levels of crafters. And one of the things that we offer, in addition to our fabulous line of products, is we have a main focus on color coordination. And if you have purchased Stampin' Up products before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have blends, we have Stampin' pads, cardstock, designer series paper, ribbons, whatever product you can think of, you're probably going to find something most likely that's going to coordinate with each other. So it takes the guesswork out of a lot of what you know. So you don't have to think about that. It makes it really, really easy. And so today we're going to focus on kits. And I chose to do kits today for just a few reasons. Every now and then I like to go back and talk about kits. I like to do an unboxing. But you know, my Sunday afternoons, hi Terry, are generally for cards and other kind of projects. Whether you're doing like a gifting project or a home decor item, something outside the norm, because y'all know me, I like to mix it up. And then Wednesday nights I'm live for scrapbook page layout. So if you want to learn how to use your Stampin' Up products for making your scrapbook page layouts, then you can join me on Wednesday nights. But today we're going to talk about kits. I got the Batter Up kit Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday or late Tuesday. I can't remember what exact day. And kind of pre-opened it during Wednesday's live, and I was kind of shocked at the colors. It's gorgeous. It's not something I would normally buy, but then again, the paper pumpkin kits every single month, they change. And they like to keep it, Stampin' Up! Likes to keep it fresh and give you an awesome economical way to collect not just stamps, the little stamps that come in it, but also ink spots as well. So if you're looking for a way to build your ink collection, paper pumpkin kits are a great option. So, and then we also have 2 other types of kits. Now, right now, those other kits are only for demonstrators to pre-order, and that's why I have a couple of them in the new box. And then I also have a couple of them that I have already assembled, just to show you what those particular kits are. And the customer order period will be beginning June the 1st, I believe. I have my Stampin' Up! Page open over here so that if I need to reference anything, I can go ahead and reference that. But before we get started, let's see. I am going to have to pull my hair back because my neck is like burning up. So I don't think the air's caught up in this room just yet. So let's go ahead and get started. And let me flip this around. Let me move that over. I got a wheel ready. I've got the prizes ready. And then, yeah, then we can go ahead and get started with today's demonstration. So let's flip this around. And let me bring this back a little closer to me. There we go. There's the edge of my laptop. And then I am going to pull my hair back with this one rubber band that I have right here. Whew, just to get it off the back of my neck. Hi, Donna. Welcome everyone. If you're watching live, I'm just going to adjust this, but if you're watching live, you probably see a live button in, I don't know, the top left-hand corner maybe. I don't know, I get my directions mixed up a lot. But if you don't see that live, you're probably watching me on the replay. And you might be also watching me either on Facebook replay or on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I definitely appreciate it. And let's give away a prize. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way since I have the wheel open right here. And it's the fastest thing I can get to. But you guys, if y'all remember last week, we did the 2 photo cards. We did a landscape and we did a portrait. And I don't have the little inserts in here, but this one's top loading so that you can slide a picture in if you have a portrait picture. And then this one is side loading. I think I left both of these sides open, but I intended to close up one, but you could slide it in through the left or through the right. And it used our window sheets to help make a photo. So you can slide a photo in there and then, you know, whatever you want to put on the inside. And I did see a comment when I was going back through the comments. I'm looking for an envelope. Let me just pull this one. No, let me get a real envelope. Let me get a real envelope. I'm going to get a white one. Because I want to show you guys, these are our medium-size envelopes, and I just want to show you the comparison. These do fit in our medium-size envelopes. So these are just standard card bases, you know, 8.5 by 5.5, but they will fit into our medium-size envelope. So I know someone thought maybe it looked a little larger than normal, but nope, it fits in a regular envelope. So we're going to give these 2 away from last Sunday. And if you watch me from week to week, whatever I do normally every single Sunday, I give those away as prizes. And we're going to spin the wheel. And if you're wondering how you can get on the wheel, it's when you like, comment, and share my videos. And when you share, you get entered twice. So let's see who's going to win these 2 picture picture cards. Hi, Corrine. Thank you for sharing. Everybody, thank you for sharing. Hi, Shirley. Veronica, Marianne. Okay, who is it? It's Landa. Landa, didn't you win last week? I think you're watching, Landa. Yes, you are. Landa's so lucky. But look, it says share. So that meant that one of her shares entries was able to get her the prize. So Landa, I know you're going to enjoy these. I know you are. They do come with 2 envelopes. There'll be another white envelope that'll come with it. So, and I do have your address, so I will get that to you in tomorrow's mail. Okay. Now let me just point out while I have it right here this is the May online ordering special. So if at any time during today's demonstration you see any products that you would like to order, you can order these directly on my website. And if you use this particular host code right here, and your order is at least $25 or more before tax and shipping, you're going to get a free cut kit in order to make the May card kit in the mail. Which is all 4 of these cards. So you're going to get a free kit that looks like this delivered to your mailbox that has all of the card bases, and then in each envelope you have the pieces that you need in order to assemble these particular cards. It looks like I'm missing a white base, but you get the picture. You're going to get this delivered straight to you, and then you'll have your PDF tutorial that'll be sent to you so that you know how to put it together and you know the measurements. So if you want to replicate the cards, this one right here is a gift card holder, so you just open it and then slide your gift card in here. But May was focusing on masculine since next month is Father's Day, but there's also a couple of other ones like happy birthday. This one's just a general card, so you can put whatever you want, but it's masculine. But that's the May free kit in the mail. And every single month the kits change. So come June 1st, it'll be something completely different. And then when you join my email list, you're going to get a free PDF tutorial sent to you. And then you're also going to get, I added to the little link when you join my email list, if you really do need a catalog, because I don't think that was really clear on the sign up, but you're going to get a complimentary copy of the new annual catalog. And if you are an active demonstrator, I have a different special gift for you. Or if you have somebody that you already get a catalog from, I have a different special gift for you as well. And I will put the links in the description when I am done with the video. That way it'd be easy for you to find. And then right now, Stampin' Up! Has a hosting special, which is not just limited to hosting, but if you have an individual order that also meets the requirements, you can take advantage of this too. But it began May 4th and goes all the way to June 14th, and if you host a little crafty get-together, whether it's in person or online, you're going to get, starting at $250 order or host order total, you're going to get the Stampin' Rewards, the 10% Stampin' Rewards, but Stampin' Up! Is also going to add an additional $25 to those Stampin' Rewards. And as you can see with your order total as it grows, so do your Stampin' Rewards, but whatever that is, they're going to tack on an additional $25 on top of whatever you earn. Plus at the $450, you start to earn a half price item. Now this special only goes through June 14th. So you want to take advantage of that. And even if you had an individual order that was at least $250, which I don't know about you guys, but I know I could place an order right now that's at least $250, but you're going to get your 10%, your $25 in Stampin' Rewards, and then they're going to tack on an additional $25. So I hope that makes sense. And then $300 is 12% Stampin' Rewards plus an additional $25. So you can really rack up some extra benefits. And I'm also going to put the link to this particular page as well. This just gives you some ideas of what we can do for you when it comes to if you want to have a in-person get-together, or if you want to do something virtually, we can make that happen. There's so many different options to choose from, and it just gives you some ideas based on the level of what kind of get-together you want to have for you and your guests. So this link will also be in the description when we are done. And then today, what we're going to focus on, let me first introduce the subscription period for Paper Pumpkin. And this began May 11th and goes all the way through June 10th. So this is one of the items that I want to first talk about to get started. And if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin or never seen that particular logo before, it is Stampin' Up's monthly paper crafting subscription that you can get one time. You can subscribe month to month. You can get a 3-month, 6-month, or even an annual prepaid subscription if you wanted to. But next month's kit surrounds and coordinates with the Expressions and Ink Suite. And if you haven't seen, there's a small video. It should be pinned to the top of this page, but it's very soothing. I don't know, has anybody watched the little video where Stampin' Up did for the June Paper Pumpkin kit? It's very calming. I was watching it and wanted to go to sleep. I really did. But it's called Expressions in Color, and this gets delivered to your door every single month. Now this particular kit for next month contains enough supplies to create 9 cards and coordinating envelopes, and it includes the exclusive stamp set and 2 classic ink spots. Now I'm going to show you the Batter Up kit, and just to give you an example and an idea of what to expect in a regular kit. Now this was the box that got delivered. I did open it Wednesday night, so when you open it, I haven't like opened it because I was going to open it today, but it's going to have this cute tissue paper. Keep it. You can always use tissue paper in your projects, or if you have, you need tissue paper for a gift bag. Just take it out, fold it. You can stamp on it. I've seen people stamp on their tissue paper before. But this is the Batter Up kit. Now, every single month, I'm going to go ahead and open it. This is just packaged this way so all these contents don't fall out and get loose and are missing. Especially if your box happens to arrive to you damaged, which, by the way, if your box ever arrives to you damaged and you're one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, please let me know. They most likely can replace it. I know sometimes our shipping, once it gets into the shipping area and the post office, sometimes we've all seen those videos, where you've got these processes where people just are not, they're just a little too rough with some products sometimes. So, but this is the Batter Up kit that that most people have already gotten, but some people might still be waiting on it. I just never know when I'm going to get my kit. We're typically billed right around the 11th of the month, and then when kits start to ship out, depending on what region you're at or you're located in, what might depend on, how soon you're going to get it. Or if there's any delays in your area too, that could be also a thing. But every single month you're going to see this flyer. Now this flyer is a little different than previous flyers, and this is the first time I've opened this one, but supposedly, OMG. Now, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you know why I just OMG'd, because previous instruction pages only fold out one time, and they're in black and white, and there's like 4 little quadrants, and that's it. But this one folds out like 3 times. It's in color so that you can see exactly what is needed for each card that you're going to do. This is awesome. Plus, by the way, the ruler is a lot longer. On the other one, the little ruler was only like this 9 inches wide down here, but this one is a ruler all the way down on all these fold outs, and it goes to 18 inches. That is cool. But anyway, these are your instructions. So going forward, you're going to have your instructions, and then on the back you're going to see kind of like a one picture all of everything that you have in your kit. Now with this particular kit, it was focused around baseball, you know, little league, big league, whatever you want to call it. This is the exclusive stamp set. Let me bump this up against a white piece so that you can see all of the stamps. So this is a great way to collect stamps as well. You're the greatest of all time, you're the best, all-star, and then you have these individual mom, brother, friend, uncle, son, dad, ever, grandpa, and then you have a baseball cap, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's a lot of stamps for a paper pumpkin kit. Plus, every single month you're going to get an exclusive little stamping spot. We don't sell these individually, and I want to say in the new catalog, I'll have to go back and double check. We might sell just a couple of colors. I know last year we had a little set of like 6 or 8, but generally you can't get these for sale individually. And let me just show you the size difference between the ink spot and our normal size pad. So it's a pretty significant difference, but it's still a very, very economical way to build up your ink collection. And you can also purchase our re-inkers separately in order to re-ink these up when they start to lose their color a little bit. By the way, these re-inkers are $3.75 and come in every single color that we have. And we have 50 colors in our product line. So with this kit, you're also going to have this backing. Save that. You never know when you could use that for something else, especially if you like to repurpose things. But these have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 envelopes, and these are already pre-printed. So you have these pre-printed envelopes, and then you're going to have these card bases. There's 3 of these. With the cards that come in paper pumpkin kits, they're already pre-scored for you. So all you have to do is fold it, and then if you have a bone folder or you want to use the edge of your acrylic block, you can just help burnish that edge a little bit to help get it to be, to help that crease stay down a little bit. And then there's also these 3. Same thing. We're going to be putting together, I'm going to go ahead and fold these while I'm here. We're going to be putting together 3 of these. And then you have this diagonal stripe, pin stripe. Go ahead and do that. So there's our three card bases already pre-printed. This one has I don't know if you can see that, but this one has like a wood grain. I guess it's supposed to represent like the baseball bat, maybe. The wood grain in the baseball bat. And then you've got these 3 sheets of these die cuts. So in paper pumpkin kits, you don't have to worry about needing a die cutting machine because all of the die cuts just pop out. Now I will tell you, if you ever have anything popped out and you see like these little bitty tiny pieces on the edge, you can just take your paper snips and kind of just shave that off so it doesn't look like it was just punched out of something. Okay, and then you're also going to have these little pre-die cut pieces here. This right here would be something that you would be stamping on. And then also you're going to have accessories. So here's these little, they're like little enamel dots. And then you've got a little baggie of large dimensionals. You can always use dimensionals. And then there's a small little spool of some basic white It could be twine or linen thread. I don't know. I get them mixed up sometimes. I don't know what they classify this one as. It's either twine or linen thread, one of the two. I don't know. But with paper pumpkin kits, oh, and it also had bubble gum. There was 3 pieces of some double bubble gum in there that you can put in the cards, or you can chew it while you're crafting. But with paper pumpkin kits, you really only need a couple of other basic supplies. You might need some paper snips in order to cut your twine, or if you want to trim off any of those little bitty pieces that stay on. You might need reversible tweezers if you need help tying a bow. And then I showed you the bone folder just to help burnish the edges. Now this particular kit, I have been a subscriber for a long time. But during your first time that you get your Paper Pumpkin subscription, there should be a D block included in it, which this is an acrylic block that comes with your first kit, and that's so that you can apply your photopolymer stamps to the block. Now, your stamps are never going to be any bigger than this block, so you can use this block over and over and over, just like you can reuse your inker. And I'm going to go ahead and open this and try not to poke myself. There's little those little grooves on the side where you can kind of help break that sticker. And let's see, there we go. It's going to hinge open like that unless I take it apart, and I'll just go ahead and take it apart. That way it's easy to use when I get to that point. Okay, so let's put that aside, and let's assemble. Let's go ahead and assemble 3 of these cards. Now generally, I say this generally, I can look at a picture and see how something is supposed to be put together, but y'all know me, sometimes I just go with it, and then I end up like, oh, maybe I should have looked at the directions. Yeah, so let's just see if I can figure this out just by looking at the card. So we know we have this particular base. Oh, you know what? You also might get, I didn't see any in here. Sometimes we get glue dots. I didn't see any unless they're in between something, but generally we get glue dots, but I have my other glue dots out. Yeah, but I'm going to use my own glue dots. I'm going to use my own stamp and seal just to kind of speed things up, because I struggle sometimes with smaller things. And let me go ahead and open this little package of these enamel dots, and let's assemble this card. So we've got this die cut of a baseball. We have All-Star, and then we have two bats on this card. Oops, I'm gonna have to trim that a little bit. Let's do that. And then we have something else. We have something else on this right here. We got this one. Got this die cut. Okay, now I don't know if you can see those little bitty white things at the edge there. That's what I'm referring to, where you can take your paper snips and just kind of shave those off a little bit, so they're not so noticeable that they were poked out from somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna look just to make sure I'm not completely missing something. We'll at least open it up to the directions. Let's do that. Because the first step, what they're going to do is they have this piece down. So let's get some adhesive on the back of this piece right here. I'm just going to put it straight down the middle. And then we're going to put that right around there. I'm going to use the lines on my pinstripe to help kind of match those up, at least get it straight. And then I'm going to take a glue dot. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back there, and then let me get one closer to the middle. And then we're gonna attach this kind of crisscross. Now, by the way, while I'm putting the other one on, I decided to do, I'm only gonna do one card as it's designed, because the rest of the supplies, let me trim this other little piece off here. I am going to do, Wednesday night, I'm going to do a scrapbook page layout, and I'm going to go ahead and do both sides to a layout. Normally on Wednesdays I only do one page, and then the following week it's the other page. But this next Wednesday I'm going to do both pages using the rest of these supplies from this paper pumpkin kit. I'm just trying to get this crisscross so it's, there we go. Okay, and then what's step 2? Sun. Sun. They stamped sun. Where's sun? If you've never worked with photopolymer, this just helps protect the other side, but this is sun. You just peel these off and then attach them to your block. It's okay if they're on there crooked, because it's photopolymer, you can see where you're going to be stamping. So just ink that up, and you can adjust it however you need to adjust it. Okay, just stamp directly on there. By the way, let me get this little piece out here so I can let you know about Paper Pumpkin subscription costs while we're doing this. All I did was stamp sun, and let's put, we're going to use a dimensional, but normally a 1 month prepaid subscription is $21. Just trying to get this the way they have it on there. Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to be popped up, but it looked like it was supposed to be, so I guess it's just a matter of preference, really, if you think about it, if you want something popped up or not. And let me put a little adhesive on the back of this. But a 1 month subscription is $21, a 3 month is $63, a 6 month is $114, and at that point you start saving $1 off your kit every month. And then you can also pre-purchase a 12-month prepaid subscription as well for $220, and you end up getting one of your kits for free. I need to look at this. It looks like they trimmed it a little bit. I think they did. I don't need all of that. So let's do that. And stick that right there. I just used regular adhesive on that. And this is moving a little bit, so I think I'm going to put another dimensional like right here, just to help hold it down. There you go. Just helps give it a little stability on that one there. And then the only other thing that they did is they took these little enamel dots and put some on there. So let's do that. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and the little adhesive side that helps pick up stuff like this. And we're going to put some on here. By the way, there we go. These have little glue dots on the back of them. So whatever you pick up and you put it down, it will stick. So that's nice that you don't have to worry about putting a glue dot on the back of this. But this little adhesive part just helps pick those up and place them wherever you want them to be placed. But there's the first card. I'm looking at the picture and that sort of looks like that. So we're just gonna go with that. It's kind of cute. It's cute. You can also stamp that too, by the way, because the stamp is All-Star. But this one just happened to have a die cut that already had that on there. So that was cool. Now let's do this one. This one is using this wood grain. And then we're also going to be using this. We're going to be stamping. Let me use this one right here. We're going to be stamping on this piece right here. So let's get that out. I also have a chamois so that I can clean my little ink, clean my stamp, and then let's put it back so that I don't misplace it. And then this one's gonna say "You're the best," and this card says "Uncle," but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it blank for now, I guess, till I really decide if I want it to say "Uncle." But same thing, for me it's easier to ink these upside down. That way I can see exactly where it needs to be inked, and it's just easier for my hands to work with this small Stampin' Spot. But this way you can tell where you need to apply more ink. It'll get darker in those areas. Sometimes I have to, like, even though I've inked that up really well, sometimes I have to like season it, kind of like Pampered Chef stoneware. I'll season it a little bit so that it helps with the ink sticking like the second time around. Otherwise you'll end up getting kind of like that image where it's not so crisp and it's not so clean. I don't know why it does that. I don't think it's defective. I think it's just the way we're gonna go with that. And that's probably not gonna be the best image either. So I'm just gonna hold it down for a little bit and hopefully it'll stamp pretty good. It's not bad. It could be better. Okay, so then let's put this on. We've got this piece right here. Just gonna get some adhesive on the back. And that piece goes down. And then we have our twine or linen thread, and actually I found it the first time. Yay! This one says 12 inches. So let's break out the ruler and measure 12 inches, which is exactly the length of these two pieces folded out. There we go. Just gonna snip that. And how do they have that on there? Once you have one of them down, I think the rest goes pretty good. I can't tell if they did like a crazy bow. Let's just do this. I'm just gonna do a bow kind of out like that. I don't know, it kind of looked like a bow. And then let me attach it with the glue dot. Some of you might have a better way of doing that. I know it's not really a bow, it's kind of like goes like that, but I'm just gonna do a bow because it's easy for me. We're gonna stick that in the middle. And then let's put this up with some dimensionals. We'll put one at the top and one at the bottom. These kits really are a great way that if you are going somewhere, you know, a road trip or going camping, if you're stuck at a hospital, let's stick that right there. I think this is supposed to be more out, but anyway, these are really great ways to be able to keep busy while you're on the road. And now we have these enamel dots that we're gonna put down. kind of here, there. I'm just doing it how they designed it, but of course, you know, if you have a different way that you prefer, you could certainly do it your way too. But do you see how all of these colors just coordinate with each other? Really cool. I didn't stamp on here, I just kind of left it, you know, open for interpretation based on if you're the best, let's see, friend, grandpa, ever, uncle, brother, mom. I just kind of left it open. I might stamp something later, but I might have to think about it since I put a dimensional back here on the back. But anyway, there's card number 2. So there's how they designed it, and then that's the one that we just put together. They're very easy to put together once you understand, you know, the order that things are supposed to go in. And then you have this last one that has this starburst kind of card base to it, and they are using this die cut. You're in a league of your own. Plus they're also using, what are they using? More twine, and then they're stamping Grandpa. Okay, well, let's stamp Grandpa. Let me clean my stamp, and then we'll bring Grandpa out. I could see giving this card to a grandpa, especially if he played Little League, or if he coached Little League, or maybe he was in the leagues. Who knows? But I could see giving this to a grandpa. Okay, and then just hover it over your die cut. Give it a little pressure. There we go. Cover that up. Pop this out. There we go. And let's see. I think that looks like it's straight down. So let's do that. Let's put some adhesive on this one. And this one is a little off-centered. Just a little. And then we got some twine. This is 4.5 inches. So let's just do this. Same thing. I know it's not like a bow. That doesn't look good. That does not look good. Let's undo that. Let's see. Let me see. How can I do that? Let's just do it this way. Let's put a glue dot in the back of Grandpa, and then this is going to be going up, so we're going to do that, and then bring it back, and then loop it back around like that. That's my version, and I'm sticking to it. And then I'm going to take a dimensional, and because it's a small area, I'm going to cut this dimensional. Oops, that's stuck. I'm going to cut this in half. Got something stuck to the other side of my snips there. And let's put a piece like right here. And then let's put a piece on the other side right there. And then let me take this backing off. And then we're going to fix this once we get it on there. But let's put this right here. Let's stretch that out a little bit so it looks a little bit better. And that looks like that might work. And then my take your pick tool. Let's put some of these adhesives on. And where did they go? Where did they go? We got a red one. We got a red one up here. We got a yellow one, which this is not yellow. This is, I have to look up the color. It looks like crushed curry. I'm gonna put one right there, and then another one over here. I think I got them all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I got them all. But there you go. There's card number 3. There's the one that they designed. And then that's the one I just put together. Cute. I love the colors. Very, very bright colors. Which, by the way, let's see what these colors actually are. Bumblebee. Okay, Bumblebee. On the back, there's a little bitty fine print that talks about the coordinating colors. So you got Bumblebee, which is in color, one of our in colors. Night of Navy, which is what the ink spot is. Pacific Point, Real Red, Smoky Slate, Soft Suede, and then white. Like basic white. But there is these 3 cards. Now you can't get this kit anymore, so every single month the deadline to subscribe, every single month that we put out our communications is the 10th. So you can't get this kit anymore. You might be able to find it, you know, I couldn't tell you, and you might be able to find, you know, someone that has an extra package, but generally, you won't be able to buy this kit directly from Stampin' Up! Anymore. But Wednesday night, I will be doing a 2-page scrapbook page layout using the rest of the supplies. And then if I have anything else left over, I may do some more the rest of them in cards. But those are the 3 for Batter Up. So imagine how gorgeous next month's kit's going to be using the Expressions in Ink Suite. And last week's page layout, I have one right behind me, but it's up high where I can't get it right now. But the page layout that I just completed uses the Expressions in ink. So if you want, go back and watch the last video or the last 2 videos so that you can see that gorgeous paper. So I'm just going to put these off to the side for now. And then let me show you, let me move that out of the way. Let me show you 2 other kits. I'm just going to show them to you. But Stampin' Up! Has come out with some other kits. They're based on classifications. They're either a stamping kit or it's a non-stamping kit. Now, this kit right here, these are the kind of kits that are going to be available to purchase online only beginning June 1st. And it has a nice little basic box, really cute. You could reuse this box. But this is one of the stamping kits. Now, this one is called Let's Party Treat Packaging Kit. Just like Paper Pumpkin, you're going to get an ink spot, and see this one has Misty Moonlight. And then you're also going to get, let me bump this up against a piece of white here, an exclusive stamp set. And on this particular kit, you're going to get, there's your block. Let me go ahead and open this. There's your block and all the supplies that you need in order to assemble and make these treat boxes. And let me show you the boxes too. There's your accessories, your enamel dots, and then there's also a package of large dimensionals. And then you also have some tear and tape in there as well. There's your Paper Pumpkin block, which, oh my goodness, I'm going to show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. This block is thick. It's a lot thicker than the Paper Pumpkin block by about, I don't know, 1/8, 1/4. I'm not measuring it. I'm just guessing, but you guys can see it's a lot thicker, and you can feel it. It's a lot thicker too. But these are the little pillow boxes, and everything's already scored. There you go. You just fold it That's why it has tear and tape included in it. I can see on the back where the score lines are so that you can fold those. And then all the pieces that you need, all your stamping pieces, and they're die cuts. So all you do is pop them out. I'm going to be assembling these later this evening because I want to put the whole kit together, but I won't do it live. And then you even have these little Joey, these little kangaroo die cuts, and these little alligator die cuts that have little birdies. That's cute, little birdies. And then there's your glue dots, and then there's that backing, and then same thing, you have your instructions that tell you how to assemble these kits. Cute. Yeah, I'm going to be spending my evening putting these particular kits together so that I can show you pictures of the completed items. Even though you see it completed here, you do see these 8 little treat packages. Perfect for birthday parties, little party favors. But that is a stamping kit. And the stamping kits are, I have my little flyer. Let's see. Looking at my kit, my little kit. The kits are, I want to say the stamping ones are 21 and the non-stampings are like 19. I guess I could look on my my Q&A over here. Oh, and you can add them to your kit, your demo kit as well. I did see that. And then this one would be considered a non-stamping kit. And this particular one is called Precious Parcel Card Kit. And let's open this one up. And hopefully I won't get these products mixed with the other ones. I don't think so. These are like completely different products and colors. But there you have these little clips, and then that looks like very vanilla twine. You've got your envelopes, which are printed on this side, and on the inside you've got this as well as the edging printed. Those are cute. And then you have your card bases, which I'm going to put these together later. And look at this. This one right here already has the tear and tape on it already for you. That's cool. So all you have to do is you peel these 2 sides off, and then when you fold this together, you know, it will hold it there. And then you've got this other side. There we go. Let's do it. There we go. There's the card. You have to fold that piece in because that's the inside. That is so cool. But all of these are pre-printed for you. So this is why they're talking about this being a non-stamping kit, because there's absolutely no stamping whatsoever on here. And if you're wondering how, you've got these die cuts that already have, I think there's 2 pages of these die cuts that say sending a note, sending wishes, sending love, sending thoughts. And then it's also in other languages as well. And you've got 2 sheets of that. But then you also have these little card inserts where you can just write something on there. There's 4 of those. And then there's also 4 of these. These are really pretty colors. Really pretty. Those go inside the post. I don't know if that's the one that goes with it, but these go inside, by the way. And then you have these other stickers. These look like, these are already die cut for you, and they look like postage stamps. These just pop out. There you go. Try not to lose this one. I'd be careful popping them out to make sure you don't rip them, but they pop out like little postage stamps. And then these are little corners, but they're stickers. So that you can peel that off and put it wherever you want to put it on a corner. But there's a little sheet of corner stickers. But absolutely no stamping whatsoever on these. So I'm going to put together a little, another little link that talks about more about these kits, and then I'm going to put these kits together later this evening just to show you what they look like completed. But that's a great deal. I don't know what I just did with the block. I had the block. Oh, there it is. See, it's real easy to lose things around here. And then you also will have your instructions as well, so that you know how to put these together. Oh, I guess I had them mixed up. These are cool, but you know what? There's also, there's actually 10 kits total, by the way. And another one of the kits is these cards here. And there's 4 of these. These are the same. This would be another non-stamping kit. And then you also have the coordinating envelopes. There's 2 different kinds. There's that one, and then there's this blue one that goes with this set over here. But there's enough to make 8 cards. These are cute. I had these because these are a returning favorite from Celebration. I want to say it was last year. I didn't look up the date of when these were first available, but these originally were some things that you could get for free during Celebration, I believe a year ago. So that's why I have these. I still had these put together. So that's the only reason I'm able to show these to you right now. But that's another one of the kits. And then the other one that I still have is like an oldie but goodie. And it is called, I think it's still called Youre My Anchor. And if you like lighthouses, let's see if I can bring one of each out. If you like lighthouses and sea type stuff, just bringing some of these out. These are all the same, I think. You've got these little note cards. They're little note cards. And then in this kit that I have, it had boxes, but I didn't look to see if it still had boxes. So I don't want to show the whole kit if I'm not exactly sure what they carried over into this this particular stamping kit, but that just gives you another idea of what's going to be available. And like I said, there's going to be 10 kits, and they'll only be available online. Let me get this. Let me get this flipped around real quick. Okay, whew. See, I had to pull my hair back. I had to pull my hair back, and it's just back with a rubber band, just so it wouldn't be in my face while I was doing the demonstration. But I'll try to get some more information, some more detailed info. It looks like it wants to rain. Some more information about the upcoming kits. Like I said, right now they're only available to demonstrators for pre-order. And so unless you're a demonstrator, you wouldn't be able to pre-order any of the kits right now. You'd have to wait till June the 1st. But I will tell you one thing I didn't point out earlier is that if you have a wish list of items that's roughly around $100, Stampin' Up! Does have a kit special that's going on right now. And that gives you the option to get $155 in product for only $99. Sorry, guys. I didn't expect that to happen. Whew. That just kind of came up all of a sudden. But it gives you the opportunity to get $155 worth of whatever you want in your kit for only $99 plus tax. Plus, you have the ability to see online all of the other kits that are available, and you can add those to your starter kit. With our kit special, there's absolutely no obligation whatsoever. You don't have to do this as a business. You don't have to be live like me. You don't have to have parties. You don't have to have any kind of get-togethers. You can simply enjoy this discount all by yourself. You'll also get pre-order opportunities. Just take the kits, for example. You can order things pretty much a month before they're released to the general public and online to order. You can also participate in other fun Stampin' Up! Events. We have one coming up later. Let's see, what's the next one? On Stage? On Stage. We have one coming up called On Stage, and then we also have one coming up called Backstage that's designed for the leaders, and I'll be attending that one, so that one's going to be pretty exciting. This will be my first one that I'll be attending for that one. But there's so many other great benefits to being a demonstrator. On top of getting your discount, you get a 20% discount on all your purchases, and if you get your kit through the end of May, that is the end of the special, by the way, and I'll put that link in the description as well, so you can take advantage of that kit special through the end of this month, and then that'll give you an opportunity for a 20% discount on all your purchases through October. And if you want to continue your discount beyond that, I can let you know how. It's super simple. We refer to it as staying active. And when you're active, which means that you submit a $300 in qualifying sales every single quarter. And to break it down for you, let's just break it down. If you spend $100 a month already in your crafting supplies, which who doesn't? I know I do. It'll be super simple for you to stay active and continue to enjoy those benefits every single month with Stampin' Up. But like I said, there's no obligation. If after your demonstrator active status goes away, you're like, no, this wasn't for me, or I got everything that I needed, you just drop. It's really that simple. No one's gonna knock on your door and say, hey, you need to sign back. No, we're not going to do any of that. You can use your kit and your demonstrator status however you want to, and there's no obligation. So a lot of us do that. In fact, I know I started out using it just for the discount, and if you drop and you want to rejoin later when there's another special, you can do that as well. So like I said, there's no obligation. Stampin' Up! Really does make it easy for you to enjoy all the benefits of what we have to offer without it being actually business. And if you want to pursue it as a business, there's resources for you in order to do that. So you've got free training, your free direct resources, and there's a lot more to offer. So if you're interested in that particular opportunity, I'd love to share more with you. You can just private message me. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the little Batter Up unboxing. I know it's a little bit late, a little later than normal, but like I said, we never know when we're gonna get our kits. So I try to time it with right around a time where I can do it. But I also wanted to show you the stamping and the non-stamping kits to let you know that when it comes to the craft, create and collect special that's going on right now, that those are options as well, as far as being able to get your kits and you don't need to stamp. Or if you want to stamp, it's very light stamping. But these kits aren't going to be available till June 1st, but the promotion does run through June 14th. So there's still a couple of weeks where you can still take advantage of that opportunity and grab some extra rewards while you're at it. So I would love to be able to share more with you. So if you don't already have a demonstrator and you need someone to take care of you, I will be more than happy to take care of you. So, but thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon with me. Like I said, if you want to join me Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back in order to do a 2-page layout using this Batter Up, because I think there's a few of you out there that have some grandchildren that are in Little League, or even some older kids that you could use a scrapbook page layout, and that'll help me be able to use those supplies up just so that you can see what you can do with cards, or you can, if you have the kit, if you were fortunate enough to get the kit, but kits can sell out. So I have a feeling next month is going to be pretty popular. So if you're on the fence about joining Paper Pumpkin, you might want to go ahead and do it, because if those kits sell out, then they won't be available to order. Even even if it's weeks before the subscription period ends. So take advantage of it when you see the communications come out. And you guys have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. And y'all take care, and we will see you later. Bye.